Whoa, I pulled the handbrake and lost control of the vehicle. Whoa, look at that, we are skidding. We're skidding. Bentornati. Welcome back to the Cataclysm. In the last episode, Tim crafted this absolutely incredibly fantastic Faraday chainmail suit. A fully customized chainmail suit that can be worn over your normal clothing. The suit is conductively interconnected, protecting against electricity. Yes, not only this provides 10 bash and cut protection, but also it is grounded, effectively making us impervious to shockers. It says here, this gear completely protects you from electric discharges. The only problem, though, is that we cannot use this at the same time with our phase immersion suit, and also we don't have very good armor to wear underneath. So, the plan is now to craft something else, another suit of armor that can go underneath this. And that suit is, let's look up suit, a light survivor suit, because this only covers torso, arms and legs, and it goes on the normal layer, so it can easily fit right underneath, basically. And it's also 100% coverage on those pieces. Now, in order to be able to craft the light survivor suit, we require some thread, some soldering iron charges. We have all of that. We are in need of rags. We are in need of one emergency jacket that we can find really easy. Actually, I think there is more than one in the refugee survivor shelter close by. And then one out of this stuff in here, and we could either go for pouches made of rags or for leather pouches, but probably I'm gonna look at it again. I'm gonna show you in a second. The pair of drop leg pouches is probably the best recipe that we can use. Then 200 duct tape, we have tons, and one spare Kevlar vest. All of that assembled makes this thing that has also the very nice perk of providing 7.5 liter of storage, which is incredibly good, actually. So, rags we go get in a house, emergency jacket from the refugee shelter, emergency shelter, the whatever, you know what I mean. This one, look, this one. Evac shelter, exactly, that one. So we could like go in here, for example, for some stuff. And let's look at the other recipe though, because we need to make pouches of some sort. What? Oh, because I can't spell. So pouches, look at this, pair of drop leg pouches. 10 rags, we already need to get rags. 2 plastic chunks, we have loads of plastic chunks. The only other thing we need is a plastic mold. Can we make a plastic mold? Plastic mold? Yes, we can. So let's make a plastic mold right now using 12 plastic chunks. Takes 20 minutes. And we can use the chemistry set nearby using power from the vehicle. Also, the plastic mold is a reusable component. Well, it's not a component actually, it's a tool that we can reuse multiple times. Did it already go in here? Question. Or is it on me? It went on the ground again. Yes. I drop it in the ground. And that is because this is very annoying. I mean, it's not because it is annoying, but it is very annoying. The annoying thing is that we have too much stuff on top of the thingy here, right? That's clear, I think. On the workbench. Too much stuff on the workbench. So what I need to do is move, for example, let's move Look, we have a... Okay, clay crucible, I kind of like it in there. But I can move these lighters and a matchbook. There's 2 oil lamps. Move 2 oil lamps. There's a couple of sewing kits. I don't need 2 sewing kits. So, take 1. Then what else? There's 2 different toolboxes. I think the workshop toolbox is just better than the normal toolbox. So take this one and I will move it. And also move the acetylene lamp. I mean, I have that electric lantern. And I'm overburdened now, but let's drop some of this stuff. Like in here, I don't know. I'm mixing stuff again. So let's drop the... Actually, the toolbox, I think, goes in here. That's better, yeah. And then let's just drop in here the whatever. What is it that I picked up? Oh, a spare matchbook. Heavy-duty flashlight. And whatever. No, I just need to unload this thing, this extra sewing kit. Right. So that I can then drop in here the extra thread. And this second sewing kit I can just drop. I don't need it. Now, I picked up the plastic mold and I can drop it onto the workbench. And I need to make sure that I don't use up all the space on the workbench, because after you finish crafting something up, the system wants to drop that on top of the workbench. Now, if there's no space on the workbench, it's gonna go on the ground. So let me actually also get this brick kiln that I don't necessarily need in here. And the brick kiln I will move in here. Yeah, brick kiln. There's some... Is there anything else in here that is kind of not needed? Oh, still sewing all. I mean, I have the tailor's kit now, so I don't need that. Okay, the rest is in there, and it's okay. Now I have at least 15 liters of space in there. Right, so I made the plastic mold. Now I need a ton of rags, right? Right. For now, I will go in here and drop the Faraday chainmail suit. And I will wear again, not wield, wear the phase immersion suit. Just because our standard setup is for that. Am I close enough? No, I'm close enough to nothing at the moment. So let's go back to... let me first activate... No, camera system is active. Oh, it's really dark outside. That's what it is. So I guess activate headlights. Let's go back towards the evac shelter in here. These things take a second to speed up. I guess it's really heavy. Height of zombie. And stop in here. Turn off headlights. Stop driving. Yeah, city can't soldier, I know. Wait. There's still light outside. That is weird. Anyway. I came in here because I need something that is not in here. I expected to find it in there and being able to say that. This, exactly, an emergency jacket. That's what I needed. One emergency jacket. What's an emergency jacket made of? I think we established already that it's just made of plastic, right? Cotton and plastic, actually. So maybe I can get some rags out of those. So let me try this. Move some, let's say 3 emergency jackets in there. So I have one on me, and I need one intact. And then let's do butcher. Cut up the 3 emergency jackets. Yeah, I got 4 rags. It's gonna take ages like this. Pick them up anyway. Wait, there's another 2, so I did not butcher everything. Oh, I didn't say cut up everything. I just say cut up emergency jacket because I'm stupid. So, everything. Is this gonna be enough? Or do I have more emergency jackets? Oh, it's the emergency blankets that we tried cutting up recently, and it didn't work. Oh well, those were the only one in here anyway, so let's go back. So let's see, can I make the drop leg pouches? Yes, I can make a pair of drop leg pouches. So now I have 20 rags. 20 minutes. Do it. Use the... I can use plant fiber. Nah, it doesn't make any sense. Use thread. Use the chemistry set. And, yes. Yeah, see? You put the pair of drop leg pouches on the workbench. That makes sense now. And suit. What do we need? Light survivor suit. Just rags. We just need rags. So let's go for this house in here. What's this? Small wooded trail. We're gonna be fine. Famous last words. And then we absolutely need to sleep. And also drink something. Not drink. What am I saying? Sleep and eat. Eat something. Yes. Don't get your physiological needs confused. Am I going backwards? Yes, just takes a long time to pick up speed. Also, I think I need to go back and find those extra tires. This thing was designed to run on 4 pairs of tires. Okay, this house in here is all boarded up, which... Ooh, what is that? Rottweiler and zombie. It's okay. Turn off headlights. Stop driving. I think to... Yes, now I need to activate the phase immersion suit, because now it's proper night. Do I have the scabbard on me? Yes, I do. I mean, this is a survivor house. Do I want to take a look inside? It might be trapped. And that might not end up being super fun. Especially if we fail to notice a... how are they called? The explosive stuff? A mine. If we fail to notice a mine and step on it, I mean, most probably the phase immersion suit will not be enough. Let's just put it like that. So let's instead get locked. Please. Professional plunger, charcoal. Down-filled pillow. Okay. This, I reckon, is enough stuff for us to get rags. This is more than enough for us to get rugs. Also, I could just take the curtains. Butcher a sheet. 20 rags. Butcher another sheet. Another 20 rags. Butcher another sheet. Oh, only 19 rags? Come on. Okay, get me 59 rags. I don't need any of this. I have so much stuff. Diamond. I need to start collecting diamonds. Some of you probably know why. And then I saw... Oh, motorcycle armor. This is made of cotton and Kevlar. I kind of want that. I mean, I want to butcher that. Oh, just one Kevlar plate? Ridiculous. I'm gonna take it. That's all I wanted, really. Deactivate the phase immersion suit. We're not gonna be disturbed in here. So, let's go to craft suit, light, survivor's suit. Takes 3 hours? No. No. Tell you what, let's eat something. What do we want to eat? I think an MRE. Give me Asian beef and vegetables. Activate. MRE, Asian beef and vegetables. Activate. What am I looking at? MRE, the soundpack. Activate. MRE... No, don't activate the accessory pack yet, but do get the stuff. And do get the accessory pack out of this. Then use the hot plate on the Asian beef and vegetable and eat this thing hot. Yes. Also the cheese spread on the cracker, and then let's have the cookie and the chocolate bar and the chocolate candy and the dehydrated fruit. And have a drink. Turgid and packish. Can I go more? Have a drink? Turgid and full. Nice. I think I want to deactivate that lantern. Yes. And I want to move a little bit farther from here. Turn on headlights. Yeah, let's move a little bit more south. That's enough. Whoa, I pulled the handbrake and lost control of the vehicle. Whoa, look at that, we are skidding. We're skidding. Okay, it stopped. This is honestly, honest to God, first time it happened to me. That I pulled the handbrake and the thing like flipped sideways and kept going. That is so cool. Like, if there was a way to actually do that on purpose, I don't think that is. I don't think there is actually a way to drift in this game in a controlled way, but it would be so cool to drift into a group of zombies. I mean, if anybody that is in the development of this game wants to do something really cool, make it so we can do a controlled drift. That was amazing. Turn off headlights. So see, like the real appeal of games like this is that you can play for hundreds of hours and still from time to time something like this happens, something that you didn't expect or something that you thought might have been theoretically possible but never actually happened to you. And it's amazing. Okay, so what was I gonna do? Sleep. Are you sure you want to sleep? Yes, I am sure I want to sleep. Let's get 9 hours. This is a comfortable place to sleep. You wake up, but it looks like you slept through the alarms. I don't know why, but I immediately feel a lot more connected to this character than I ever was before. That is actually a thing that happens to me a lot, and it's extremely embarrassing. Well, when you have a day job and you sleep through the alarm and you kind of need to justify yourself. Yeah, that's not great. So we are seeing outside because we have the cameras on, but then again, this thing is a powerhouse. Like it's never gonna run out of batteries, probably, most probably. So, do we actually want to see outside? I don't think we want to see necessarily outside though. So control multiple electronics, turn off camera system. Yes. Then we want to activate the lantern here. Yes. And I think we are ready. Suit. Wait, we are very hungry though. So we need to eat. So we need to eat something. So let's see, food. Okay, there's really no point for me to look at that food menu ever again, because we need some form of bread or bread substitute. And this has become a little bit annoying, and actually some people already suggested, why don't you get like flour and make your bread, because that's gonna open up a lot of recipes, and that is actually something that we can do. Not everybody knows that silos near farms are often like full to the brim with grain of some sort, and it's very easy. We can go that in there and probably smash the sides even just with a mace, or should that fail, use one of our multiple jackhammers at this point and get all the good stuff, get the grain. Yeah, I'm gonna do that at some point. For now though, let's get another MRE, because we have tons of them and we have no reason not to have some frankfurters and beans, for example. So activate. Frankfurters and beans, activate. MRE dessert pack. Now let's pick up all of this. And also this MRE accessory pack. Also, I want to go in here. I have 2 accessory packs to activate them, and then pick up this stuff like chewing gum, coffee powder, lemonade drink, paper, water purification tablets, the matchbooks, and I don't need the shopping bags and the sporks. And I can also drop that stuff in here again. And the matchbooks too. Right. Let's let's warm up. Warm up the frankfurters and beans. Get seated like a civilized person and eat this cheese spread on a cracker. Then dehydrated fruit, chocolate can, chocolate bar, cookie. That's it. Is our weight? Our weight is normal. Like that. Have a drink. Have a drink. Turgid and full. MREs are perfect. Perfect. So, okay. We're turgid and full and rested and comfortable. And look at this. Everything's good. Oh, I disliked frankfurter and beans entree? Why? Why have I What? That's strange. Because it's an MRE? You dislike that? But at the same time, I enjoy the hot meal. And the cookie, chocolate bar and candy. Strange, I didn't know this could happen. Anyway, it's not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. So let's get back to crafting. Light survivor suit. And go. Use the spare Kevlar vest or the plates. Maybe let's use the plates, because should I botch the construction in here? I don't think I can botch this though. Let's use the vest. Let's use charges from the soldering iron. It should have enough. And in 3 hours... Look at that! You craft light survivor suit from memory. From memory. I think we also leveled up. Your skill in tailoring has increased to 6. You know what that means? That probably while doing this, we just discovered we could do something even cooler. That's usually what happens. Let me look at this. Suit. Can I do something even better now? It might as well have happened. Kitten's armor. You know what? Kitten is really good. And there's so many ants around. We could go on a ant killing spree just for funsies and get a lot of kitten chunks and craft ourselves a kitten armor. 12, 16 protection, just 10. It's also very light. 10 encumbrance. Oh, we can do the winter survivor suit that we will not need for a long time. Actually, our problem, like if this goes on for a little while more, we will get into the hot season. So our problem will be having armor that we can actually bear to wear during the hot season. But we can do the winter survivor suit if we wanted. And look at that, now we can do the normal survivor suit, not the light one, but the normal survivor suit. Difference being what? 812 compared to 610. Just 2 points of armor? And a little bit less storage. Survivor suit. Light survivor suit. Seriously, like, why would you make the full-on survivor suit? 10 encumbrance, 10 additional encumbrance. That doesn't seem to make much sense now, does it? One thing I'm curious though. Let's search on full description. This will take a while. Close to skin. I want to see if we can make something that goes underneath. And I think there is a type of Kevlar vest that goes close to skin, which is the thing that I just used, I think. I should have used the Kevlar patches. So close to skin. Flame resistant stuff. Flame resistant socks and gloves. Could be something. We need a lot of Nomex though. Flame resistant hood could be a thing that we need to do. Swimming booties. Interesting. Neoprene, of course, but the warmth is gonna kill us. Not literally kill us, but indirectly, let's say. Spring suit. What else? Hot pants. Of course they go close to skin. Leather hot pants. Undershirt. A tinfoil hat. Sure. Leather loincloth. Oh, look at that. Well, the coverage is just 5% though. Thermal electric, this and that. Leggings. Leggings are actually good. The problem is lycra. You don't really find a lot of lycra. Compression top. Still lycra. Let's look for vest. Dragon skin vest. Wow, that's actually interesting. But you need dragon scale. Actually, it doesn't make sense. Look, it says material, Kevlar and dragon scale. However, what it takes to make one is lamellar Kevlar vest and 8 ceramic discs. Oh, but maybe it's the lamellar Kevlar vest. I don't know. Kevlar lined MBR vest. So I can't make one. Do I have another vest? I don't. Okay. So maybe I shouldn't have used that Kevlar vest, because probably that was okay to wear underneath. However, let's now test this setup. So let's drop what? Let's drop, where is it? Phase immersion suit. Drop the phase immersion suit. Where? Oh gosh, this thing's okay. It's in there. Light survivor suit. All right. So I have light survivor suit, the empty ballistic vest. Oh, and I need also the other thing, of course, the Faraday chainmail suit. Yes. So, light survivor suit, Faraday chainmail suit, and I think I need to drop this now. I need to drop the empty ballistic vest. it's gonna conflict otherwise. Right, so 6, 10, 10, 10. So this makes for 16, 20, which is not bad. And on the head, I only have the Faraday chainmail suit, but I'm pretty sure I have a helmet somewhere. Some form of military something something, right? Combat. No? Helm. I have a great helm. I do have a great helm. 30 encumbrance, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Oh my god. Oh, can't wear that much on your head. It's too much. It's too much. Okay, fair enough. So, no great helm. And I don't have a helmet. I don't know. Foot, leg. I also have the hard leg guards and hard arm guards. So, arms and legs. Ooh, our legs are very encumbered. Yeah, the encumbrance of this setup is not super great, isn't it? Torso is 40. Something to consider. But, probably, because of the added... Let's look at this. 57. Oh, I have a lot of rags on me. So let me drop stuff, first of all. Drop all the rags. Drop the cover plate, the paper. I can drop the water purification tablets. I can drop the earrings. I can drop the cordless drill that for some reason is still on me. And I can drop the acetylene lamp in some place. Maybe in here. Or in here. Drop the acetylene lamp. Yes. Okay, it should not be... Okay, volume. 31. Total volume. So I think I can take off the rifle. Right? So this goes in my backpack, basically. And doesn't interfere anymore. So torso goes to 33, which is not bad. It's not bad. The thing is though, legs. I have too much stuff on my legs. Because I have light survivor suit, also have the scabbard, and then the Faraday chainmail suit, then the hard leg guards. And at this point, the hard leg guards are unneeded, really. So I'm going to drop probably both of these. So look at this now. Arms 27 and legs 30 or 32. Now feet is not great. No, I mean, sorry. Let me say that again. Feet encumbrance is great. However, what's the protection there? Socks. And Faraday chainmail suit 10 and 10 is probably better than a lot of boots. Right? Steel-toed boots is... what? This. Steel-toed boots is 12 and 12. Can I wear those? I don't think I can. Wear boots. No, you're already wearing footwear. You cannot have multiple layers of footwear. I could try and get more Nomax and have better socks. But that's only gonna give 2 instead of 1, right? Let's look at that again. Search for sock. Flame resistance socks. 2, acid 1, fire 4, environmental 2. I mean, if you really want to go to min-max. But I think we are in a good place, you know? Now, what we lost something. We lost something. We lost the ability to have a whatchamacallit, a gas mask. But we can take our gas mask with us and wear it when needed. More importantly, though, the other thing we lost is the ability to see in the dark. Now, we cannot craft any type of goggles ourselves, right? Survivor goggles. Now, these are just for glare protection, right? Custom built, armored goggles. Oh, these are very armored. Oh, survivor goggles. These are nice. I can make them. Because I am also wearing some form of goggles, right? No, I'm just wearing eyeglasses. Oh, of course, because I had the entire suit on. But now maybe it makes sense to make the survivor goggles. But at the same time, can I make light amp stuff? It doesn't look like. Can I make infrared? No, because it would be IR goggles, right? Low light. No. So, okay, one thing I know is good. So, the survivor goggles, right? This is gonna be great protection for the eyes, which makes sense. 20 minutes. It's gonna use duct tape, thread, a pair of welding goggles. Do I want to spare a pair of welding goggles? Let me see. I have one in here. Do I have multiple? Wait, I did something. Okay. I have only one. Welding goggles have protection 2. Glare protection, I mean. Whereas survivor goggles only have glare protection 1. Does it need to use welding goggles? Oh, I could actually use feet-over sunglasses. Or just a pair of sunglasses that I don't have. I just need to pick up a pair of sunglasses, basically. Okay, as soon as I pick up a pair of sunglasses, I'm gonna do that. But we need... Yes. We need to go look in military surpluses. Oh, look, there's even another one in here. Can I... Oh, I can't go in here. I could go by foot. What is this, by the way? Public garden and football field. Would be interesting to see if I can actually work my way on foot through here. Oh, there's a full-on cemetery. Military surplus. Are there more accessible military surplus stores? Okay, military outpost. Military bunker, this one we know. This also. Oh, this is a place where we didn't stop. What? Another outpost. Okay, my bad, sorry. It's mill surplus store. Okay, so there's this one that we know of. The one in South Thomaston, that is kind of in the middle. One in Hampton Falls that we didn't really... Hampton Falls. I don't even know where that is. One in Weybridge. And that's it. This is Hampton Falls. It's pretty close to the edge of town, actually. What is this? Grocery stores? A lot of grocery stores in Hampton Falls. What's this? A shipwreck. My problem right now is that I can't really cross this way because of all of this. Maybe I can go up here. And maybe there will be a way to come back down. Maybe. You know what? And okay, why? Why am I saying this? Because this military surplus store in here is extremely more accessible than, say, this one. Or this one. Or even this one. Right? Small town. Just goes without saying, really. So I think it is worth it. What is this? A crater, okay. I think it's worth it. And also, there's already something that I wanted to do going in here. I want to go to that silo, and I want to get all the grain out of that. How does that sound? Alright. Let's start going there. Actually, let go of the controls and open this up. But also, turn on the camera system, of course. Being able to look around is super useful. What is this? Military rucksack. Time shores. Okay. Oh, that's a guy that we ran over, and he's up again. But he left all. But for some reason, when zombies get revived, they kind of I don't know, slip out of their clothes to get revived. I know, it doesn't make any sense. Okay, let's start going north. This thing just have a strange vision arc. Oh shit. We have we have a friend that just joined us, and this is an acidic ant. Okay, stop completely. Let go of the controls. We don't have super acid protection. That's a problem. Let's run. This thing is gonna spit. You hear a spitting noise. Yeah, this is the problem with vehicles in this game, right? Will the katana be effective against ants? I think we are about to find out. It's inside now, and it doesn't seem to be wanting to get out necessarily. Oh, hi. 12 damage. Another 12. Okay, how are we doing? Moderately injured. Okay, we are inside acid. And that is smoke. Okay, let's get into thin smoke. That is bad. That is super bad. Wow, look at the damage on our legs, damn it. Like, this is something that moving forward will need addressing. Like, if you step in a single tile of smoke, like, why the hell can't you hold your breath for a second? I don't know. Especially like smoke coming from a car, like even a truck. If you stand for a second in front of the exhaust from a truck, you're not gonna keel over anyway. That's it. Distracting pain. Oh shit, the thing is still doing damage. The acid is still doing damage. What? What? Wait, how do I stop this? Something is corroding my left foot. Can I use a bandage real quick? Will this work? Still hurts. Okay, nothing is corroding myself at the moment. Oh, there's still an acid streak in there. Damn it. I need to wait for the acid to dissipate now. And I can't get in from here. Wow. Acid ants are probably the worst kind of enemy we've had till now. And the thing is still on. Wait, I can wear my gas mask. Wear the gas mask. Okay. The gas mask is active, so now I should be able to stab in here. But there's acid splatters everywhere. Is the acid ever gonna dissipate? Okay, slowly. The only thing I want to do is to make this straight again and stop driving. Close. Okay. Catch your breath. Let's take care of this really quickly. Activate. Oh boy, that is bad. Activate. What do I have? Why do I have three small bottles of hydrogen peroxide on me? Can I drop some of this stuff? Yeah, and drop the cigarettes too. Distracting pain. Let's get aspirin. Where's my aspirin? Yes, let's start taking some aspirin. And hydrogen peroxide. Let's do E, consume, like this. This is much quicker. Hydrogen peroxide, left leg, right leg, and bandages. Okay, I have bandages on my leg now. Oh boy. Okay, there's more ants to the south, but what I want is to drag this acidic ant's corpse in here. Now, can I butcher that without losing my legs? I'm thinking that I want to wear the phase immersion suit if I want to attempt that. So drop this and this and wear this. I mean, this thing has 30 acid protection, right? Butcher. I don't want the other ants to wander nearby. Full butchery? The thing is, I want to start collecting the friggin' kit, the friggin' kiting. I mean, I want to get something for all that damage. You know what I mean? Full butchery. I need a butchering rack. Really? What's in making one of those? Metal butchering rack. I just need 2 spikes. I don't have spikes, right? No. Make 2 spikes. No. So, metal butchering rack uses 1 long rope, 6 short ropes, 2 steel frames, nails, scrap metal. Yeah, do it. I mean, I could use 6 wires, why not? And use the 5 short ropes. Use the 1 long rope. Okay. So, actually, can I move the thing inside? I can just move over it, actually. Oh boy, I left my stuff on the ground there. That's not ideal. Anyway, it should be somewhere now. Not yet. Okay, there. Okay, it's in here now. I need a butchering rack. The butchering rack is in here now. Can I lantern get turned off? Get metal butchering rack. I have it on me. Do I have to activate it? I think, yes, I need to deploy it. Can I deploy it in here? No, I need to be outside. Okay, can I take that is what, 62 volume? Yeah, I have it with me now. Stop again. Let go of the controls. And pick up the light survivor suit. I can put it... in my inventory for a second. And there's nothing else in there. Okay, right. What's in here? Burn ground. It's okay. Okay, let's move a little bit out of the out of range from the other ants. Okay. And I think this is enough. Well, I could proceed towards the farm. Ooh, jackrabbits. Oh, actually, I want to go near the... I want to go close to the silo. Yes. Okay, stop. Pull the handbrake. Stop driving. Now. Where's that thing? Ant. It is east. Okay, so from east to west. Destination is full. Oh, seriously. Activate the scabbard. Get. Ant. Wield it. Drop it. Okay. Activate. Metal butchering rack. Deploy. Yes. Do I need to stay on top? No, probably not. Butcher. Acidic soldier ant. Full butchery, 31 minutes. I need to place it on the butchering rack. And then... no. So like this. A table. So you're saying to perform a full butchery in a corpse this big, you need a table nearby or something else with a flat surface, like a leather tarp. Spread out on the ground could suffice. But shouldn't the rack be enough? I mean, I activated that. I'm looking this up. It seems like you still need a rope. Can I craft a rope? I can make a long rope. Make a long rope. Using short ropes. Get that long rope. No. I still cannot do this. Even though there's the butchering rack. So take this down. That is super heavy. Maybe if I get inside the farmhouse. There is no farmhouse in here, of course. And I don't have a table. So I can't do this. I can't do this. I'll make some sort of table. I can make a tourist table with 1 sheet metal, 6 pipes. Oh, what the hell, it takes 8 minutes, make a tourist table. I dropped it on the ground. destination area is full. Get table. Because I'm not looking in the right place. Get items on the ground. Yes, tourist table. Wheeled. So, let's try this again. I activate the tourist table in here. I place that on the table. And then I activate the metal butchering rack, let's say in here. Then I do this. Okay, this works now. What did I get? Tons of mutant meat and mutant fat. Oh wow! Oh wow, this was actually really good. 37 chunks of biosilicified, okay, chitin, and 401 sinew. I will not get a mutant meat because I can only have like what, 1 piece per day. So wait a while. Wait until you catch your breath. But that chitin is good. So let's put the sinew in there and all the biosilicified chitin in there. Is that enough to do something like chitin? Oh, this is different. Oh, I can make this for vehicles. Oh, this is different chitin. I need normal ants. Okay. So this 25 chunks make for a kit to basically cover 1 tile of vehicle with that stuff. Okay, I get it. Take down the metal butchering rack. Take down the tourist table. Where do I put this stuff now? In here, I guess. Long rope. Metal butchering rack, and drop this. It's all in the cargo space, yes. Now, where's my mace? Last thing I do now. Give me my mace. Let me wield my mace. My mace. I really want my mace. Now, can I smash this metal wall? Smash, clunk. You don't seem to be damaging the metal wall. Kinda makes sense, but at the same time, it doesn't. So mace, not good. Drop the mace. So I tell you what I'm gonna use. A gas-powered... Where's my gas-powered jackhammer? Come on, Jack. Yes. Jackhammer, go. Drill. Drrr. Ooh, look at that. You finished drilling. And as promised, inside we find years worth of wheat. Okay guys, this is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next episode. Alla prossima!